Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Classic Movie Buffet Theater. All right. And on today's show, we're going to talk about another classic film from back in the 80s. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you to all the people that have liked and subscribed to the channel here recently. You're greatly appreciated. Welcome. And to those of you that have commented on the videos, thank you for your comments. I hope I get more of them. So we did really good with the horror stuff over October. So now I'm going to try to stray away a little bit from the horror, not completely because I'm a horror buff, but today's movie is a classic buffet and we're going to talk about a classic comedy from the 80s. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about the 1987 romantic comedy Mannequin. Now, this was a movie that was directed by Michael Gottlieb, or Gottlieb, however you say his name. I think it's Gottlieb. And he directed such comedies as Shrimp on the Barbie, A Kid in King Arthur's Court, and he directed Mr. Nanny with the immortal Hulk Hogan, which was a good movie because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Mr. Nanny one, I think it had Sherman Hemsley was in that. He was the guy that played in The Jeffersons, which was a great comedy from back in the 70s. So this movie stars Andrew McCarthy, who plays the character of Jonathan, and he also played in the movie Weekend at Bernie's. He also played in the film Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringwald, and he played in the film Less Than Zero. Now, I have not seen Less Than Zero, and to be honest with most of you folks, I've never seen Pretty in Pink.
Oh my gosh!
Please don't hate me in the comments, all right? I've never seen it. I'd like to be able to figure out how to do movie reactions like some of the other people you see on YouTube do. I'd love to be able to figure out how to do that, and that would be one of the films I would actually watch and react to. So that would be pretty cool if I could figure out how to do that. But that's in the works. I'm going to figure it out one way or the other. And it also stars a Kim Cattrall. Everybody knows Kim Cattrall. She played in, of course, the Sex and the City series. But she plays the character of Emmy. And she also played in films such as Big Trouble in Little China with Kurt Russell. Great film. John Carpenter. Great film. She also played in the original Police Academy with Steve Guttenberg. And she also played in the TV miniseries Creature with, the guy from Coach. What was his name? He played in Poltergeist. Craig T. Nelson. That was a classic made-for-TV miniseries. It was based off a novel by Peter Benchley, the creator of Jaws. So it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. And this movie also stars G.W. Bailey, who played Felix, the security guard. And he played in classics such as Short Circuit. He also played in Police Academy with Kim Cattrall. And he played in the movie Runaway with Gene Simmons and Tom Selleck. That's a good sci-fi movie right there. That was a great sci-fi movie. This film, it's a great film. It also has co-stars. It co-stars Estelle Getty from Golden Girls. Also stars James Spader. James Spader's a great actor. And a Meshack Taylor. I think he played in the comedy Designing Women. I think is the same guy. They're all great co-stars in this film. They make great appearances in this movie. So, with that being said, before we go any farther, we're going to go ahead and jump into the trailer for Mannequin from 1987. Here we go.
Jonathan Switcher
Wrong sex.
loves to talk to his work.
You know, you're the first thing I've created that made me feel like an artist. Don't you like your new scarf?
He never expected
Not especially.
to hear it talk back.
I really think I'm going crazy.
I am so glad you're working here. I never thought they'd hire anyone stranger than me.
You're the only one who can see me like this.
To the rest of the world, he's a disaster.
You're fired.
And she's a one dummy.
You were one sick puppy.
But together,
Hey, don't do that.
You weren't so shy when you were creating me.
You weren't so real.
they make magic.
Look at him with the dummy.
Who are you to criticize?
And that new stock boy, I just want you to keep an eye on him for me.
I think I'm gonna handle things my own way.
All the girl mannequins disappeared from the windows last night. Film at 11. Yes, my dear, your favorite. She is gone too. Get him! Mine's bigger than yours. Go get him!
You are magic.
He's talking to the dummy again.
Andrew McCarthy, Kim Cattrall,
You know I would never bother you when you're getting a piece of wood.
Mannequin.
All right, so the plot for this movie is a young artist searching for his vocation makes a mannequin so perfect he falls in love with it. Finding the mannequin in a store window, he gets a job at the store and his creation comes to life. This movie is fantastic. It is so funny. Like I said, it's got Estelle Getty. James Spader plays a role in it. G.W. Bailey is classic comedy gold as the night security guard with his pet bulldog. He's always trying to catch Andrew McCarthy talking to the mannequin or doing something wrong, and of course the mannequin appears alive in front of the bulldog, which scares the bulldog to death, of course. So he's constantly trying to get the bulldog to chase after him, and the bulldog's scared to death of the mannequin. But anyways. This movie, let me flip over my notes here so I can finish my notes here. This is a thoroughly delightful mixture of madcap comedy and romance. It's played to the hilt by all the characters in this movie. It's played the comedy romance is played to the hilt by a sparkling cast of players who have a gift for comedy. I mean, Michelle Taylor, G.W. Bailey's classic comedy. James Spader can be funny when he wants to be. Estelle Getty, I mean, you can't go wrong with Estelle Getty. She is hilarious. Bless her soul. So all the characters in this film have a great gift for comedy, and it shows. The sets, the costumes are fantastic. The supporting cast is excellent. And the script stays in high gear throughout the film until like the last 20 minutes when it gets too hectic. Even for a comedy fantasy romance movie, but it's all in good fun, and it's a cheerful flick that is easily enjoyable. You can just kick back and get you a little bowl of popcorn and just turn the movie on and just sit back and enjoy yourself. Like I said, G.W. Bailey's fantastic. All the characters in this movie are fantastic. Every single one of them. Estelle Getty, James Spader, Andrew McCarthy, Kim Cattrall, G.W. Bailey. All these characters in this one movie, and it's epic. It's an incredible film. An incredible film. Actually, there's a little note here. One of the original Emmy mannequins that was used in the film was fully restored by the store South Fellini and is currently on display in Passyunk Avenue. What a name for a street. Passyunk Avenue in South Philadelphia. The head and the torso of the mannequin that's on display there are the original pieces that were used in the film. That's pretty cool. That is pretty neat. But yeah, you need to go. If you haven't seen this movie before, it's classic comedy gold. You can't go wrong with it. Like I said, the cast is amazing. Estelle Getty is fantastic. I've always liked Estelle Getty. Estelle Getty was incredible. She was incredible. But if you've never seen this movie before, it's definitely worth watching. And if you've seen it before, it's nice to go back and revisit. The sequel kind of fell flat, which most of them did, but most of them do. But it was okay. It was all right. But the first movie, absolutely, it's fantastic. So if you get the chance to go back and check this one out, definitely do that. So we're going to end the video here, and join us again on Sunday when we have the next 2 episodes of season 5 of Supernatural. And then, of course, we'll go back to Monday and do another Mike's Movie Rampage. And then join us next Thursday for another classic movie buffet theater. So until Sunday, folks, have a great one, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.